Welcome into TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Was Hancock Titan Sports presented by LJ Insurance. We're getting ready for the JV matchup here between the Quincy Notre Dame Raiders and the West Hancock Titans. JV team for the West Hancock Titans has won 7 straight. They beat the Keokuk Chiefs last night in Keokuk. The varsity team would end up losing that game in double overtime. Raiders start with possession here. Gavin Dahlman drives in. We'll kick it out. Nothing on the scoreboard yet, only about 30 seconds. Here's a three-point shot up and in for the Raiders. Bo Eftink gets it to fall, and we get the first points of the game here at Warsaw High School. Raiders off to a 3-0 lead. Braden Hurt tries to tie it up. No good. Rebounded by Jess Scott. Jump ball called. It's going to stay here with the Titans. My name's Luke Little. Max Siegfried running camera for me here today. It's his first time, so a big thank you to Max Siegfried running it for me here today. Raiders with a 3-0 lead right now. Trying to get the ball in. They go up top. That's stolen away by the Raiders. Eftink got a hand on it. Now the fast break, wraparound pass, and Bo Eftink, he gets himself 2 more points there on the fast break layup. Raiders jump out to a quick 5-0 lead a minute into the first quarter. Some tough full court pressure here from the Raiders. No Hunter Froman for this JV squad here today. Jess Scott kicks it out to Dayton. Swinging the rock around now to Crowley. Crowley low baseline. No shot. Kicks it to the other corner. Grothaus, he'll try 3. No good. Top of the backboard. Rebounded by the Raiders. Gavin Dahlman now on with it. Gives it up. Layup up and in for number 3, Sullivan Walker. And a timeout called by Coach Jamie Cousins. A quick 7-0 run here for Quincy Notre Dame, and they got the lead here against the Titans. We'll stay with you here on this one. It's a 30-second timeout. 7-0 the score right now. Bo Eftink has himself 5 points in the game. The sophomore guard, number 20. Got to make sure to watch out for his name here today. 6:30 on the clock. The West Hancock Titans, it was recently announced here within the past week or so that the West Hancock Titans would be the first seed overall in their regional, which means they get to host 2 games. They're only guaranteed to play in one of those games, which will be against either Beardstown or Illini West come Wednesday the 22nd, or the 21st, I do believe. The 21st, Wednesday the 21st next week. If they win, then they would also play Friday the 23rd. Out from the timeout, Titans with possession. Coach Cousins didn't like what the Titans were running there. That's out of bounds off of Crowley. Turnover on the Titans yet again. Good defense there by Robbie Reed to force the turnover. And the Raiders putting some pressure here on the Titans early in this game. 6:22 on the clock. Reed crosses half court. Titan team only with 2 losses on the year, coming against the Macomb JV team and the Monmouth-Roseville JV team. Other than that, they've been perfect so far. Nice drive, shot no good, but fouled on the way in. Robbie Reed's going to head to the line for 2 as the Titans pick up their first team foul of the game. It's going to be courtesy of Chandler Dayton, who gets his first as well. Reed at the line here for 2 shots. 7-0 lead, trying to extend it to 9. That first one rolls off the front of the rim and falls. Reed gets his first points of the matchup, 8-0 lead here for the Raiders. Big thank you to everybody joining and watching. If you want to put in the comment section where you're watching from, who you're rooting for, I'd love to give everybody a big shout out. Full court pressure causing some troubles here for the Titans. Raiders back on offense. They got the steal. They give it over. Trying to put up a shot. They do. No good. Front of the rim. Rebounded by Crowley. Crowley crosses half court here. 9-0 lead after Reed knocked down his second free throw. Titans got to get some points on the board. Nothing to show for them yet here today. 2 minutes, 15 seconds into this game. Jordan Crowley with the ball, top of the key. Guarded by Walker. Puts up a shot, no good. Strong rebound by number 24, Royce Boyd. And the Raiders back on offense. Reed with it, gives it up top to Walker. Sullivan surveying the floor. They swing it over to the corner. Eftink with it now. Had the open shot, don't take it. Take this one instead. 3-pointers up and good again. Nothing but nylon there for number 42, Gavin Dahlman. 12-0 lead here for the Raiders in the first quarter on senior night. Jess Scott with it now down low. Loses control. Goes back out with it. Swing it up top. Going around. Now Hurt with it. Tries to get a screen. Crowley with it now. Almost lost his dribble. Kept it as he was falling to the ground. They retain possession. Deep three-pointer here from Grotehouse. No good. A little right. Airballed it. It's a turnover on the Titans here with 4:46 to go. Still nothing to show on the scoreboard in the first quarter, getting shut out by the Raiders so far. Raiders with it now, bringing it up. Good dribble moves here from Reed. Almost lost it. Regains possession, out of bounds off Dayton. It'll stay here with QND. Wade Gooding checks into the game for Chandler Dayton. The Titans JV squad missing two of their key players. Cooper Knowles, number 22, who hasn't played on the JV squad since about midway through the season. That pass stolen away by Jess Scott. He got the tip. They skip pass up to Wade Gooding now. He drives in, kicks it out. Hurt doesn't take the three. Gives it over. Now Crowley drives in. That's going to be an offensive foul, and it is. Extended his arm. It'll be a turnover on the Titans. Crowley's going to pick up his first foul of the game, team's second on that one. As I was mentioning before, Hunter Froman, the second player on this Titans squad, not out here today. This is, well, the first game that I've seen that he's not been playing for the JV squad. Most likely going to get a lot of his minutes come varsity time. Great shot there from number 42, Gavin Dahlman. He gets his first points of the game there on the 2-point floater. Raiders with it. That pass kicked out of bounds by QND. Going to stay with the Titans. .14-0 run here. Titans nothing on the scoreboard. This pressure from the Raiders has been killer. Jess Scott, he has an open layup, puts it up and in, and the Titans are on the scoreboard here with two. Thanks to Jess Scott. Great job breaking the press. Almost a risky pass to get over the extended arm of Royce Boyd, but they get it over. Open shot, and one falls for Bo Eftink. Heading to the line for the and one. Old-fashioned three-point play here. Up by 14 points, trying to extend it to 15 with 3:36 to go here in the first quarter of action. Third team foul. That one's going on Wade Gooding. Can't complete the and one. Rebounded by Grotehouse. Cross half court here. Raiders defense holding strong so far, and they're going to say Gooding stepped on the line. Turnover on the Titans. We get a sub here for the Raiders. Number 15, that's Patrick Ginnenbacher, checks into the game, along with number 12, John Vinvertlow. 3:25 on the clock here. They get it across half court. Now down low. This is Victor Horsell with it. Tried to get it to Vinvertlow, but they couldn't. Out of bounds. But it was tipped away by the Titans, so it'll stay possession with the Raiders. 3:16 on the clock here in the first quarter. 16-2 on the inbound. They get it in. Wide open layup for Eftink. Great inbound call there from Coach Nathan Lunt. He gets the bucket to fall. Now up 18-2. They get it in the corner, trapping. They're going to call a push foul here against the Raiders. This will be the team's first foul of the game. It'll be on number 22, Robbie Reed, his first foul of this matchup as well. 3:04 on the clock, 18-2. They give it over. Hurt takes a deep three-point shot, no good. Ball in the air. Scott with the rebound. Kicks it back out, swing it up top. Tried to get it to the corner, but great defense there from Reed. Working on the fast break. Great bounce pass. Blocked away from behind by Gunnar Grotehouse, excuse me. Stops them from getting 2 points. That pass tipped up. So it won't be an over and back call here against the Titans. 2:30 on the clock here. They give it over to the corner. Now down low. Orso with it blocked away again by Grotehouse. And a foul is going to be called, or a jump ball. Possession will stay with Quincy Notre Dame with 2:24 on the clock. Reed's going to be here on the inbound. 18-2 the score. Trying to get it in. They do up top to F-Tink. Drives in, nice spin move, and a travel is called. Thought he kept his pivot foot, but turnover here on the Raiders. It'll be Titan basketball. Hurt bringing it up. The 1-2-2 zone has been causing a lot of troubles here for the Titans. They get it across half court. Chandler Dayton with it now. Drives in, puts up a tough shot, fouled on the way. He'll be heading to the line for 2. Titans will get their first free throws of the game. 2:07 on the clock here. That foul is going to be on number 15, Patrick Ginnenbacher. His first foul, team's second. First free throws up and good for Chandler Dayton. Gets his first points of the game. 2:07 on the clock here. Titans down by 15. Second shot is up and rolls in the rim and falls for Dayton. He has 2 points now in the game, 4-18 the score. Titans down. They give it over to the corner to Walker, back up top. Pass it down low, stolen away by Dayton. Titans on offense, they push it up to Grotehouse. He goes up, his layup blocked away by Sullivan. Walker back on offense now are the Raiders. Three-point line is Vinvertlow. He gives it down low, open layup falls for Victor Harsel. His first points of the game come on the nice pass from Vinvertlow. They get 2 points. That pass stolen away. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Patrick Ginnenbacher will turn it over here. And a full timeout called by the Titans. 4-20 the score here at Warsaw High School. 1:26 to go here in the first quarter. We'll head to a quick break. We'll be right back with the last minute 26 action here of the first quarter. This is TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH with Hancock Titan Sports presented by LJ Insurance. We'll be right back.
Adams Experts means business, and not just any business, yours. We're the experts in backup solutions, data privacy, and security, maintaining networks or even building new ones, because monitoring, protecting, and preventing network and computer issues is what we do. We'll work with you to assess your virtual IT needs and get you back to business. Trust the experts. Outsource your IT with Adams Experts. Call today for your free consultation.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
I like to make time for my patients. I don't ever want anyone to feel rushed. I'm happy to sit and talk for as long as they need. And sometimes that puts me behind in my schedule, but I think it's worth it. People know if they need me that I'll be there.
Welcome back into TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. It's Hancock Titan Sports presented by LJ Insurance. Titans with it now. They turn it over on the inbound after the timeout. Gavin Dahlman with it now. Swings it outside. Skip pass over to the corner. They take the three-point shot up and good again. Gavin Dahlman, 3 points. Another three-pointer here for the Raiders. Minute on the clock. Hurt gets stuck. Gives it up top. Crowley will try a three-point shot. No good. Just Scott pokes it out of bounds. And Titan lose control. Raider basketball. 4-23. Raiders with the 19-point lead here against the Titans. Back up top, swinging it around. This is Walker with it. Guarded by Gooding. Up top to Ginnenbacher. Over to Dahlman. Dahlman guarded by Crowley. Top of the key. Drive in. Kick it out. Open three-point shot. Don't take it. Another drive and dish here for the Raiders. That ball's up in the air. Stolen away by the Titans. Just a little too bouncy there for Harsel to retain. Chandler Dayton now with it. Working on the block. Kicks it out. Open three-point shot. They fake it. 20 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter. Titans need some points going into the break. Hurt with it now, gives it off to Dayton. Dayton goes baseline, the dish out to Hurt. Hurt drives in, puts up a tough shot, no good. Up in the air, 5 seconds on the clock. Gonna have to put one up quick. This is Vinvertlow, gives it over. Walker takes a three, no good, just a little long. And that's how the first quarter ends here at Warsaw High School. 23-4, the final score of the first quarter. We're gonna head to a break, be back for the second quarter of action here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. LJ Insurance presenting West Hancock Titan Sports. We'll be right back.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Welcome back into Warsaw High School here in Warsaw, Illinois. 8 minutes to play in the first half. 4-23 the score. Titans struggle continue here in home. Start off with possession in the second quarter. 3-point shot quick by Grothaus, no good. Scott with the offensive rebound, but he turns it over when he tries to save it. Eftink now with it, got the steal. Back on offense. Gives it up top. Starters back in the game here for the Raiders. Eftink looking around, takes a 3-point shot. That's good, nothing but net for Bo Eftink. Had 9 in the first quarter. He's got 12 now here in the game. The 1-2-2 up again, and nice pass from Crowley. Gives it up to Jess Scott. He gets the easy 2-point layup to fall. Six to 26 now the score. Raiders back with it. Titans did a good job of breaking the press that time. Struggled in the first quarter. A lot of the points for the Raiders came off fast break opportunities. See if they can minimize those here in this quarter. Nice 3-point shot, but no good for Robbie Reed. Rebounded by Wade Gooding. Chandler Dana now pushing it up the floor. Loses control, turns it over. Reed now on the fast break, goes up against Gooding. His layup is up and in. 2 more points for Robbie Reed. He's got 4 in the game. The Raiders tack on 2 more. Foul or carry going to be called here against Wade Gooding. And a turnover on the Titans before they can break the press. 6 to 28. 22-point lead here for the Raiders. Titans moving to a zone defense here. They get it up at the free throw line. Kick it out. Eftink, he'll take a 3. That's good. Another 3-pointer for Bo Eftink. He's got 3 on the game. 31-6 the lead here for the Raiders. Dayton with it now. Kicks it out to Crowley. 5:55 on the clock. Back out to Dayton. Gets a screen left side from Scott. Can't hit him on the roll. Hands it off to Grothaus instead. Grothaus, no points yet here today. Normally one of the most efficient players on this JV squad. Loses control of the ball. Raiders come away with it. Eftink here on the fast break. Goes up, fouled, and doesn't get it to fall, but heading to the line for 2 free throws here after the foul by Gunnar Grothaus. This will be the first team foul against the Titans in the quarter. And it'll be Crowley's or Grothaus's second of the game, excuse me. And that free throw is good, makes it a 32-6 lead. Braden Hurt checks into this matchup for the Titans as Crowley heads out. And John Vinvertlow checks into the game as well for the Raiders. Second free throw up and good for Bo Eftink. Went 2 for 2 from the line. Dayton with it now, gives it over to Hurt. Skip pass over to Dayton now. 5:20 on the clock, 6-33 the score. Puts up a shot blocked away by Gavin Dahlman. Eftink on the fast break, can't corral the pass. Loses control, turns it over. The ball just a little too far out ahead of him. Titans get lucky. Some more full court pressure here. More of a man style of full court. The 1-2-2 was working for a little bit. Got broke a couple of times. There was a nice pass by Crowley. Full court to Jess Scott for an easy layup. Just giving the Titans a little bit of a different look here. They get it in, turn it over, and a foul called against Braden Hurt. As Patrick Ginnenbacher got the steal now, heading to the line, trying to get his first points of the game and extend this lead 35-6. As a team, the Raiders are 4 for 4 from the free throw line so far. Shots up and no good for Ginnenbacher. Rattles off the front of the rim. Last JV game of the season here for the West Hancock Titans. Trying to get one last win here at home before the end of the season. Second free throw, no good as well, but got his own rebound. Kicks it back up top. Almost lost control. Now Reed with it. Guarded by Dayton. Gets it top of the key to Boyd. Eftink with it now, gives it over to the corner. Back up to Eftink. Takes a quick three-point shot, top of the key, no good. Offensive rebound again for Ginnenbacher. And the Raiders get another chance here on offense with 4:40 to go. Now over the baseline, Ginnenbacher swings it up top. Nothing open yet, but have done a good job crashing the offensive board to get these chances. Eftink just drives into the lane, wide open. Gets his layup to fall, and it's a 29-point lead here for the Raiders. And another timeout called by Coach Jamie Cousins. Eftink so far in the game had 9 in the first quarter, has 10 here in the second, got 19 so far, only a half into it with 4:17 left to play here in the second quarter. Raiders doing a great job of really preventing the Titans from even getting across half court to start their offense. The defense has just been holding so strong. Titans' three-point struggles continue. No three-pointers made yet here today. Titans will have possession coming out of the timeout. Wade Gooding with it here on the inbound. Has to lob it up top to Crowley, out of bounds, and a turnover on the Titans. Officials don't even know what to call it. There they go. And they call it for the Raiders. It is the right call. Gooding just threw it out of bounds at the bench. Tried to get Crowley going on a go route. Three-point shot up for Eftink, no good. Rebounded by Crowley, and a foul going to be called here against the Raiders. Royce Boyd going to pick up his first foul of the day. That'll be the team's first here of the quarter, as the Titans will experience some more pressure here from the Raiders. They get it into Crowley, break the full court pressure. And a carry going to be called against Crowley, and a turnover on the Titans. 4:05 on the clock, halfway through the second quarter of action here in Warsaw, Illinois. Raiders moving around. They get it down low. Ginnenbacher can't corral it. Picks it up. The ball was bouncing around into Hurt's hands. Nice pass. And the shot up and in for Vinvertlow. His first points of the game off the nice feed from Royce Boyd. Hurt drives in, kicks it out. Swinging up top. Crowley, he'll try a three-point shot. That's good. LJ Insurance three-pointer falls here for the Titans. Their first three-pointer of the game. 9-37 now the score. Crowley gets his first points of the game as well with that shot. Raiders back with the ball here. Boyd will try him. 18-foot shot, that's no good. Titans lose control. They give it up right away to Eftink, out of bounds. It'll be off Bo Eftink. And a turnover on the Raiders after they got the quick steal. Couldn't finish. 3:07 on the clock here. Victor Horsell checks back into the game, along with Sullivan Walker. Bo Eftink will check out. Hurt on the inbound. He gives it in to Crowley. Crowley against Vinvertlow. Crosses half court here. Drives in, kicks it over to the corner. Open three-point shot here for the Titans. That's good again. Another LJ Insurance three-pointer for the Titans, and they got to start heating up here in the second quarter if they want a chance at this game. 2:48 on the clock, 12-37 the score. A drive blocked from behind by Crowley, but they get the board, and Horsell puts it up and in. Great job by Victor Horsell to steal it away and get the putback. 39-12 the score. And a turnover on the Titans. Raiders back on offense here. Horsell with it, goes up, blocked, but fouled by Gunnar Grothaus. Came in flying out of nowhere. Scott was holding up on some good defense, but big block there from Grothaus. Horsell heading to the line for two. Patrick Ginenbacher with the only free throw misses of the game. That one will be added to it. Team now 4 for 7 from the free throw line. Chandler Dayton checks into the game here for Wade Gooding. Second free throw's up and good. Victor Horsell gets his 5th point of the game with that one. Titans back with it on offense. 2:10 to go here in the quarter. Put up a shot from the corner. That's good again. Gunnar Grothaus gets another LJ Insurance three-pointer to fall. 15-40 now the score. Titans down by 25 now. Been shooting the ball well here in the last 3 minutes or so. Cashing in 3 three-pointers. Shot up for Sullivan Walker. No foul. Tough contact there from Dayton. He gets the layup to fall. 42-15. Walker with 4 in the game. Dayton with it, hands it off to Grothaus here. 1:28 to go. He'll take a mid-range shot, no good. Ball tipped around, rebounded by Horsell. Raiders, nice dribble moves there from Vinvertlow. Gives it over, open three-point shot for Gavin Dahlman. He gets it to fall. The answer is there. 8 points on the game. And out of bounds off the Titans. It'll be Raiders basketball. Up 45-15, now a 30-point lead. 1:08 to go here in the quarter. That pass almost stolen away by Grothaus, but they recovered. Nice layup floater there from Gavin Dolman. 2 more to his name. Got 5 in the quarter alone. Foul going to be called here against the Raiders. Second team foul of the quarter. I believe this will be on number 12, and it is. That's going to be on John Vinvertlow, his first foul of the game. 50 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 45-15. Or 49-15, excuse me. 3-point corner shot, no good. Rebounded by Dahlman. Raiders back on offense, pushing the pace. And they go up, easy layup as Dahlman runs the floor. Gets his layup to fall. 51-15 now. Hurt with the ball, showcasing his dribble moves here. 20 seconds on the clock. Skip pass over to Dayton. Dayton gives it to the corner to Crowley. Back up top. Slow it down. 12 seconds to play here in the second. And they give it up now. Drive in by Hurt, blocked, but he keeps possession. His shot no good. 2 seconds, got to put it up quick. They do. They get it off in time. Is it in? Oh, just left for Gavin Dahlman. And officially, it's going to be 49-15, the final score of the first half. Second half going to be underway here. We'll head to a break here at halftime. This is TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH LJ Insurance, bringing you West Hancock Titans sports. We'll be back with some halftime stats after this interview.
Welcome once again, as we're happy to bring to you another member of the staff at MDH. And today we have Bill Murdoch, the Vice President and Chief Financial Officer of MDH. You know, I've talked to some people up the food chain a little bit, but you're getting ways up there for me to be talking to here.
Right.
But you're just another guy.
I am.
And we were joking off camera. We'll get to that a little bit maybe as we go along here. But
Sure.
tell us a little bit about yourself. Are you married? You have kids?
Yep. Married. My wife's from Macomb. We have 4 children. My wife's a bomber and a leatherneck. I'm a leatherneck as well. That's it. I grew up outside of Galesburg on a farm, and we still have a place up there. Go back there every day and enjoy the great outdoors up there. I've been in healthcare for over 30 years now. Enjoy it very much, and really look forward to the challenges that healthcare provides for us.
Now, if I remember reading through your stuff correctly, you're from Oneida, which is up by Galesburg,
Do you
right?
know where that is?
I do. I know where it's part of Rova.
It is.
It's part of. We're sports people here,
Yeah.
Bill. We have to know
I
who
graduated
Oneida
from
is.
Rova.
Did you? So it was Rova even that far back.
Well,
Not that you're old. That
was-
isn't what I meant there.
There was
Bill.
one. There was an additional town added after I graduated, but it's always been pronounced as Rova.
So what was the town that was added?
Watauga,
Watauga was
which
added.
is where I live now.
So you live in Watauga.
Right.
You graduated from Rova.
Correct.
But Watauga wasn't part of Rova when you graduated from Rova.
That's right. Because
That's like a twisting, turning road right there.
Oh yeah, it's a complex matter here. But no, after I graduated high school, went to college and all that, and then as I advanced my career, we stayed in the Midwest and finally ended up after we started having kids in the Rova, Oneida area to raise our children, and just stayed there the whole time since then.
How, there's a lot of professions at any hospital that have a lot of very important, and they are the integral workings of the hospital. Everybody thinks physicians, nurses, providers,
Right.
but you have a lot of pressure on you on a daily basis when you're talking about the chief financial officer. So how do you find yourself into that profession? I mean, I think I'd rather be the doctor or the nurse than the chief financial officer.
Yeah, that's an interesting question. When I graduated from Western, I was recruited at that time by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois, and we were doing what hospitals have to prepare a Medicare cost report, and I was auditing them. So that's how I got my step into the healthcare career. And then after that, I went to work for a consulting firm that prepared the cost reports for the hospitals and all that. And then after that, I got into the actual inner workings of the hospital, started out as a controller, then worked up to CFOs and larger organizations, and and that's kind of my niche, and that's where I've stayed my whole career.
Now, you mentioned larger organizations. Lindsay Douglas, we talked to her. She's in recruitment for you guys for physicians and providers. And this is not, as far as hospitals go, a larger,
Right.
it's not a huge hospital.
Right.
So what does that do for you on a daily basis as you're trying to balance a budget or make a budget that works or help with the finances of that doesn't have maybe the bottomless pockets that some people think of when you think of a huge hospital or whatever?
Right. Yeah, I think that, you've been in one hospital, They're all different. They all have their sets of challenges and struggles and all that. What is very exciting for me is we are we're nimble, we can make quick changes, and I feel like I can make that impact in the organization, those quick impacts to get the hospital on the right track and keep it going and be viable.
Yeah, and funding in this day and age is a key in getting payments. But I'm sure you guys still look at trying to get donations and stuff, correct? Is that involved in anything you do, or do you have to consider any of that when you're trying to make your business positions?
It's a small piece of it, a little bit of it. Our biggest challenge is to get reimbursed from the insurance payers, make sure, because there's a lot of noise out there right now where insurance payers are denying everything that not everything, but most things that we try to get reimbursed for. If we don't get what we're entitled to, then it's a struggle to make payroll. It's a struggle to pay our vendors. It's really tough to keep the hospital going, make the capital improvements that we're doing on the campus right now.
And you're doing a bunch of those right now. I mean,
we are.
You guys are improving. It seems like monthly, daily, whatever, you're making improvements here in the last 10 years or so.
There's a lot of exciting things going on here on the campus right now with the retail pharmacy, or community pharmacy is what we're calling it now, because it is the community of McDonough County's pharmacy. And we're trying to prepare this organization for future generations so we can keep this hospital in the community for the people of the community.
Okay, so you work and think numbers all week.
Pretty much.
What do you think on the weekends? Now, I think I read somewhere there's some hunting and fishing involved in what you enjoy doing.
Right, yes. I like I mentioned, I grew up on a farm. We still have a farm. We still live on a farm. So I enjoy just about anything outdoors. That would be fishing, hunting, camping, spending time on the farm, just fixing things or doing whatever. That's how I decompress and recharge to do the job that I do today.
Okay. Now, I said I only had 2 questions. I got one more. We're about at time. But now, you're a hunter.
Yes.
And you're older like me. Okay. So I remember when I was a kid and everybody was deer hunting, if you got a deer, you were lucky.
Right.
Do you deer hunt?
I do.
And how much easier is it on your farm to get a deer now than it was when you were a kid?
Yeah, I'm really blessed because there are a lot more deer today than there was years ago when I started hunting. I do, but I enjoy deer hunting. But I also, every deer I've gotten the last 2 years, I've donated to the food pantry and let them repurpose that. Our sons also hunt with me as well. You eat a lot of that deer meat, but anything I get, it goes right to the food pantry, and I donate it back to the community.
Well, MDH is all about community. It's been about community, and you even go home and make it about community. So that makes you a good guy, right?
Right. Well, I don't know about that, but I appreciate the comment.
Well, that'll do it for this halftime interview. We'll be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, with the second half right after this.
Adams Experts means business. And not just any business, yours. We're the experts in backup solutions, data privacy, and security, maintaining networks or even building new ones, because monitoring, protecting, and preventing network and computer issues is what we do. We'll work with you to assess your virtual IT needs and get you back to business. Trust the experts. Outsource your IT with Adams Experts. Call today for your free consultation.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Welcome back in here to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, West Hancock Titan Sports, presented by LJ Insurance, another one of our sponsors, TNS Farms, all bringing you West Hancock Titans basketball this season. We're about a minute and a half away from the third quarter of action starting here in Warsaw High School. Some halftime stats for you here. We'll start off with the trailing West Hancock Titans, 49-15, the current score here in Warsaw. With 2 points, Chandler Dayton. With 3, Jordan Crowley knocked down a three-pointer there in the second quarter. Jess Scott has 4, and the leading scorer for the team with 6 is Gunnar Grothaus, knocked down 2 LJ Insurance three-pointers in the second quarter after going scoreless in the first. For the Q&D Raiders, been dominating this game so far, 49 points on the matchup. John Vinvertlow has himself 2 points in the game. 4 points belongs to both Sullivan Walker and Robbie Reed. 2 points split evenly between the first and second quarters for those two. 5 points to Victor Harcel. 12 points belong to Gavin Dahlman. And the leading scorer for the game so far, just putting on a clinic right now, is number 20, Bo Eftink. Third quarter underway here at Warsaw High School. And the Raiders start with possession. Titans started to get a little bit of scoring going there midway through the second quarter. But the Raiders just came back storming in the last 2 minutes to widen that lead. That ball out of bounds. It'll be Raiders basketball still. On the inbound is Reed. Gets it into Walker. He'll just bring it right back out. Thought about going baseline. Loses his defender. Corner three up. No good. Rebounded by Braden Hurt. Titans defense holds strong. Back on offense. Grotehouse. He'll try a three. That's no good. Off the side of the rim. Rebounded by Genenbacher. Genenbacher had himself some chance at points, but missed both his free throw opportunities. Had 0 in the first half because of it. That shot no good. Got the put back up and no good for Genenbacher. Third time's a charm. He gets that one to fall. And Genenbacher right on cue gets his first points of the game and the first points here of the second half. Hurt with it, gets blocked away, just grabbed it out of the air. Sullivan Walker comes away with the block, gives it down low. Good defense by Grotehouse, but Vinvertlow gets it up and in. He's got 4 in the game. 53-15, Titans back on offense. Crowley with it now. His pass tipped away by Genenbacher. Another steal for the Raiders. They kick it out, open three-point shot up for Boyd, no good. Crowley on the rebound. Pushing the fast break here. It's a 1-on-2, it seems. And that's going to be a travel call. Foot slid on the floor. And a turnover on the Titans yet again. Back on defense here with 6:15 to go in the third quarter of action. Nice drive here. Layup up, no good for Walker, but they get the offensive rebound. Vinvertlow kicks it out. Boyd, he'll try a three-pointer again. That one's no good either. The putback by Vinvertlow rolls off the side of the rim. Jeff Scott comes down with the defensive board. Hurt now pushing the offense. He goes baseline, finds his man in the corner. Grotehouse tries a three again. That's no good. And Genenbacher comes down with it. Raiders back with it now. Swinging the rock around. Walker with it now, trying to find their man down low. They give it to Reed. Working against a smaller defender. They kick it back out. 5:30 to go here in the third quarter. Now down low, wide open layup. Nice feed from Genenbacher. He'll get the assist as Walker puts it up and in. He's got himself 6 on the game and a 55-15 lead here for the Raiders. Chandler Dadent with it. Gives it over to Grotehouse. Now Crowley working against Genenbacher. Skip pass over to Dadent. He'll take a 17-foot shot. That's no good. A little long. Came into it. 4:57 on the clock here. Reed with it now. Bounce pass up top to Walker. Loses control for a second, but he regains. Skip pass over to Genenbacher. Back up top. Just swinging it around, trying to find something open down low. Screen right side. Nice bounce pass, but good hands from Crowley. Tips it. This foul's going to be on the floor. It'll also be on the Titans, so they'll get their first foul here of the half. And it belongs to number 3, Jordan Crowley, who receives his second foul of the game. Nice feed inside. The layup's up and in. Sullivan Walker getting busy here in the third quarter. Has himself 4 points so far. We're about halfway through. Hurt with it now. Gives it off. Crowley, he'll put up a jump shot. No good. Off the side of the backboard. Raiders come down with it. Noah Bradley and Wade Gooding waiting for their chance to come into the game here. Reed, he'll try a three. That's no good. Ball tipped out, rebounded by the Raiders. Sullivan Walker now with it. Offensive rebounds have been the name of the game here so far for the Raiders. Second chance points have been key. 57-15 the score. Nice back cut after the bounce pass. Stolen away by the Titans, however. Back on offense with 3:38 to go. Braden Hurt with it now. Gives it off to Crowley. Crowley kicks it out. Grothaus, he'll try another three-point shot. That's one up and good. Third three of the game. Third LJ Insurance three-pointer of the game as well. 18-57 now. They give it down low. That pass tipped. Boyd recovers out of bounds. They'll say it was off of the Titans. We got two subs for either team. Noah Bradley and Wade Gooding check into the game for Jess Scott and Chandler Dayton. Boyd checks out along with Reed as number 2. Anthony Reed checks into the game. And number 50, Victor Harcel. His shot's up, no good, out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Raiders with 3:13 to go. 18-57 still the score. Gunnar Grothaus, the only Titan with points here in the second half. They get it into Harcel. Now up top to Anthony Reed. Swing it over to the corner. Vinvertlow with it. Up top to Ginnenbacher. Now Walker, he'll drive in. He puts up a tough shot. No foul call. Bradley comes down with it. Braden Hurt going to be bringing it up here for the Titans. Crowley, he'll put up a tough shot. No good. Anthony Reed on the rebound. A foul called against Gunnar Grothaus. Pushed him in the back. That'll be his third foul of the game. Team second of the quarter. Connor Swallows checks into the game as well for Gunnar Grothaus. Getting his first minutes of this matchup. They give it over now to Vinvertlow. Back up top to Walker. Walker guarded by Hurt. Swing it over to the corner. Bradley bit too much on the pass. Skip it over to the other baseline. Shot up for Ginnenbacher. Rolls off the rim. No good. Out of bounds. Titan basketball. They'll say it was off the foot of the Raiders. I believe that'll be off of Victor Harcel. Titan basketball. 2:24 to go here in the third quarter. They give it over to Crowley. Back up top now. Swallow with it. Swaller loses control. A turnover. Fast break here for Walker. Fouled by Braden Hurt. It'll stay with the Raiders. Two shots coming here for Sullivan Walker. His first free throw attempts of the game. First free throw attempts of the second half for either. Titans have reached the free throw line once so far in this matchup. That was courtesy of Chandler Dayton back in the first quarter. That free throw's up and good for Sullivan Walker. He's got himself 5 now in the third. Number 14, Xavier Douglas, the sophomore, checks into the game for Patrick Ginnenbacher, excuse me. That shot no good, rattles around the rim, rolls out. Rebounded by Noah Bradley. Titans are back on offense. Gooding gives it over to Hurt. That pass tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Raiders. Hurt here on the inbound. Gives it up top to Crowley. Under 2 minutes to play here in the quarter. 1:50 on the clock. Raiders up 58-18. Crowley gives it over to Gooding. Gooding, he'll try a three-point shot. That's up and in. Wade Gooding knocks down LJ Insurance 3 to get his first points of the game. Titans now with 5 3-pointers in this matchup. Foul going to be called against Victor Harcel. That'll be his first of the game, team's first of the quarter. (21-58) the score here. Titans, 2 3-pointers made here in the third quarter so far. Hurt with it now, and a travel or 3-second violation is going to be called against the Titans. Another turnover. And they're just getting kicked while they're down right now. Anthony Reed with it. Gives it over. Now Vinvertlow. Jess Scott getting ready to check into the game here for the Titans. back up top of the key, red line. 1 minute to play in the third quarter. 21-58 the score. Raiders with the strong lead right now. Anthony Reed takes a left-hand layup. That falls. Off the rim, backboard falls. Reed's first points of the game. Makes it a 60-21 lead for the Raiders. Crowley, he'll try to answer with a three-point shot. He does. Another three-pointer here for the Titans. Their third of the quarter, sixth of the game. Crowley knocks down his second LJ Insurance three-pointer of this matchup, 24-60. Now the score. 25 seconds to play here in the third quarter. They give it over the corner, trying to answer, and can't do it off the back of the iron. Xavier Douglas missed his first shot attempt. Jump ball, possession arrow here for the Titans. Just got checks into the game for Braden Hurt. Connor Swallow going to be on the inbound. 18.6 seconds on the clock here. They get it across now, 10 seconds on the clock. That pass almost stolen away. Bradley comes away with it. 4 seconds on the clock. They give it over Gooding. He'll try a three. That's up and good again. And that's how the quarter ends. Wade Gooding knocks down an LJ Insurance three-pointer. Titans made 4 three-pointers in that quarter, nothing else to score 12. 27-60 the score. We'll be back after this break, getting ready for the fourth quarter of action here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH LJ Insurance, bringing you West Hancock Titans Sports.
Adams Experts means business. And not just any business, yours. We're the experts in backup solutions, data privacy, and security, maintaining networks or even building new ones, because monitoring, protecting, and preventing network and computer issues is what we do. We'll work with you to assess your virtual IT needs and get you back to business. Trust the experts. Outsource your IT with Adams Experts. Call today for your free consultation.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back into TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, with Hancock Titans Sports, presented by LJ Insurance. Getting ready here for the last quarter of this JV matchup. A quick three-pointer to start it off, no good. Got his own rebound, though, and a foul going to be called here against the Titans. Xavier Douglas took the shot, got the rebound, and got fouled. This will be the Titans' first foul of the quarter, and second foul against Gunnar Grothaus, or Chandler Dayton, excuse me. On the inbound, stolen away, but they recover. Noah Bradley gets his hand on that one. Should be Titan basketball, and it is. Noah Bradley tipped it, and then Anthony Reed, right before it went out of bounds, touched it as well. 7:20 on the clock here. Fourth quarter of action underway. Bradley with the ball, guarded by Ginnenbacher. Gives it over to Wade Gooding. Wade Gooding into the quarter hot. Knocked down 2 3-pointers. Gives it up top to Bradley. Bradley drives in. Can't put up a tough shot. Gives it over to Gooding instead. He goes baseline, loses control of the ball. Back up top to Dayton. 6:48 on the clock. Dayton with it now. Gives it up. Bradley doesn't take the three. Drives in. Hop step. Kicks it over to Swallow. Swallow bounce pass now to the corner. Bradley. Back up to Swallow. Dayton with it. Gives it over now to Wade Gooding. 6:25 on the clock. Long, deep three-point shot there for Gooding. No good. Raiders get the rebound. Ginnenbacher had it now. Reed over in the corner. They give it down low. That's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Raiders. Thank you very much for the comment in the comment section. My roster sheet was incorrect. Anthony Bias, that's number 2. I do apologize for saying Anthony Reed this whole entire game so far. Anthony Bias, I'll make sure to get his name correct from now on. Thank you very much in the comment section. Strong rebound there from Jess Scott. Titans back on offense. Turn it over to the Raiders to come back away with it. Wade Gooding with it, goes baseline, fouled. It'll stay here with the Titans. Ginnenbacher will pick up his second foul of the game. It'll be the team's first of the quarter. I would like to say thank you. If I do ever mess up anybody's name, feel free to put in the comment section that I've been saying it wrong. I want to get these boys' names correct. So if I'm ever saying it wrong, please feel free to put it in the comment section the correct way to pronounce, or if I'm just saying it wrong in general. So thank you very much for that comment. 4:53 on the clock here. 27-60 the score. They get it into Jess Scott. No points here in the fourth quarter from either team so far. Almost halfway through already. Grotehouse puts one up, no good, and they're going to call a blocking foul here against the Raiders. So Grotehouse is going to head to the line for 2 shots with 4:30 on the clock. Continuous clock is in effect here tonight. If you are wanting to watch the senior night festivities that will be held, I believe they will be happening immediately after this JV matchup. First free throw missed by Grotehouse. Braden Hurt checks into the game for Chandler Dayton. I believe they will be happening almost immediately after the JV game, so we'll have that streamed live here on TSSR Game Time Live. We'll have the seniors walking, the cheerleaders, the basketball players, the band members as well. So if you want to stay, if you know people who want to watch the senior night, feel free to have them come over here and watch it on TSSR Game Time Live. We'll have it for you. 3:40 on the clock. An offensive foul here going to be called against Gunnar Grotehouse. It'll be his 4th foul of the game. Crowley checks in for Jess Scott. 3:25 on the clock and counting down for the Titans. And they give it over now. Baseline drive. Foul going to be called against Connor Swallow. Team 3rd foul of the game. Or of the quarter, I should say. Swallow picks up his first foul. On the inbound is Vinvertlow. They get it in. Shot up and good for number 14, Xavier Douglas. First points of the fourth quarter, courtesy of Mr. Douglas. His first points of the game. 2:50 to play here. And give it up, Crowley. Over to Hurt. Hurt, he'll try a 3-point shot. That's good. LJ Insurance 3-pointer falls for Braden Hurt. The Titans so far in the second half have made only 3-point shots with a total of 5. Ginnenbacher gives it off. Layup no good by Vinvertlow. Ball on the ground. He comes away with it though. 30-62. Lose control. Crowley on the fast break. Him against Ginnenbacher. Shot just a little hard off the backboard. Ginnenbacher and Bias were there to recover. They give it over now. Vinvertlow gives it up top to Bias. Two minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. Shot by Vinvertlow, up and in over Grotehouse. He's got 6 on the game with that one. 1:50 to play. Connor Swallow, they fake the handoff. Hurt still with it. Puts up a top fadeaway shot and falls. 5 on the clock, and a substitution timeout going to be called here. .142 to play, 32-64 the score. Raiders with the ball. They give it up to Harcel. Harcel gives it over. Now Ginnenbacher. Open 3-point shot up and no good. Rattles off the front of the rim for Douglas. Titans come away with the rebound. Gooding loses control. Can't jump on the ball. Almost went out of bounds. Saved by Douglas. And a foul going to be called here against Noah Bradley. The 14th foul against the Titans. 1 minute to play. 64-32. Titans JV team going to receive their third loss of the season in the last game of the season. Another three-point shot for Douglas. That rolls off the front of the rim again. Scott now on the fast break. Slows it down. Gives it back out to Gooding. 38 seconds to go. They give it over to Dayton. Dayton working against Vinverlow. Drive in, out to Swallow. Up to Bradley. Back over to Dayton. Dayton goes baseline. Puts up a tough shot. Fouled on the way up. They'll head to the line for two. And this will most likely end this game with only 18 seconds on the clock. They are going to stop the clock here. With 18.5 to play. It does look like senior night will follow immediately after the JV game. So we'll keep the JV stream going so you can watch the varsity members or the senior members walk the floor here as their names get announced. I'll stop talking so you can get a break from me for a little bit until the varsity stream opens back up. First free throw missed there by Dayton. Second shot is up and good. He goes 3 for 4 from the line on the game. 10 seconds to go. 33-64 the score. Titans gonna get the loss here. The JV team will move to 23-3 on the season, and that's how it ends. We'll get some stats for you here real quick. Starting off with the West Hancock Titans, Braden Hurt had 5, 9 points for Gunnar Grothaus. Jordan Crowley had himself 6 on the matchup. Wade Gooding had 6 as well. Chandler Dayton, he had 3. 4 points for Jess Scott. For the Q&D Raiders, 2 points for Anthony Bias. 7 points for Sullivan Walker. 6 points for John Vinvertlow. 2 points for Patrick Ginnenbacher, or Xavier Douglas, 2 points for Ginnenbacher as well. Bo Eftink didn't play the second half. He had 19 in this game. 4 points for Robbie Reed. 12 points to Gavin Dahlman. And 5 points to Victor Harcel. For a final score of 64. Getting ready for the senior activities here at Warsaw High School. Big thank you to Max Siegfried rocking the camera for me here today. Once the senior night stream ends, or the JV streams end, we'll open up the varsity one. The game time start will, from now, probably start around 7:35, 7:40 would be my guess. We'll have the events here, and then it'll be a 15-minute break until we get the varsity game started. I believe they're still trying to work out the lines and everything. And here we go.
This is the last time our seniors and our senior opponents from Quincy, Notre will be competing in our gym. Before we honor our seniors, we'd like to recognize the seniors from Q&D and wish them good luck in their future endeavors. They are Aiden Ginnenbacher, Aiden Klauser, Connor Young, Noah Long, Tyler Bozar, and Jackson Meyer. And cheerleaders Lizzie Blickhand, Isabel Cramsey, Lisa Dam, Allie Toll, Ella Sprague, Violet Earhart, and Grace Reel. Now, if you direct your attention to the northwest corner of the gym, we will announce our seniors and their parents and ask them to step forward to be recognized. Our first senior is Abby Morrison. Abby is the daughter of Leah Morrison and James Yeager. She's participated in cheer for 4 years. Abby plans to attend the University of Iowa and major in pre-law. Our next senior is Olivia Bradenberg. Olivia is the daughter of Josh and Lori Bradenberg. She's participated in cheer for 4 years. Olivia Southeastern Community College and major in radiology. Our dance team seniors. Callie Daniels. Callie is the daughter of Sean and Hillary Daniels, and she's been a member of the dance team for 4 years. She plans to attend Southeastern Community College, major in occupational therapy. Our next senior is Josie Hellenthal. Josie is the daughter of Michael and Lacey Hellenthal. She's been a member of the dance team for 3 years. Josie plans to attend a trade school to become an esthetician. Now we will introduce our senior pep band members. Chloe Becker. Chloe is the daughter of Chris and Michelle Becker. She's been in pep band for 4 years, and her future plans are undecided. Our next senior is Alex Brown. Alex is the son of Jeff and Brooke Brown and has been a member of Pet Band for 4 years. Alex plans to attend Blessing Green College and major in respiratory care. Our next senior, Michaela Clayton. Michaela is the daughter of Terry and Ed Notre. She's been a member of the pep band for 4 years. Michaela plans to attend Southeastern Community College and pursue being a real estate agent and a dental assistant. Our next senior, Casey Fink. Casey is the daughter of Al Heisler and Trent Fink. She's been a member of the pep band for 4 years. Casey plans to attend Western Illinois University and major in music and also play in a band. Our next senior is Natalie Hama. Natalie is the daughter of Valerie and Timothy Hama, and she's been a member of Pet Band for 4 years. Natalie plans to join the workforce. Our next senior, Destiny Huffman. Destiny is the daughter of Sarah Hogan, and she's been a member of Pet Band for 4 years. Destiny plans to attend Iowa State University and major in meteorology. Our next senior is Emma Short. Emma is the daughter of Jamie Strong and Jim Short. She has been a member of the Pet Band for 4 years. Emma plans to attend Iowa State University and major in elementary education. next senior is Rebecca Shirtliff. Rebecca is the daughter of Beth and Mike Shirtliff and has been a member of Pep Band for 4 years. Rebecca plans to attend the University of South Carolina and major in music composition and play in the marching band and the jazz band. Our next senior is Kyle Smith. Kyle is the son of Josh and Amanda Smith. He's been a member of Pep Band for 4 years. Kyle plans to attend the University of Health Science and Pharmacy in St. Louis and major in exercise physiology, and he will also be a member of the Utah baseball team. Now we will introduce our boys basketball players. Our next senior is Nolan Hurt. Nolan is the son of David and Nicole Hurt. He's been a member of the basketball team for 4 years. Nolan plans to attend State Tech of Missouri and major in electrical technology. Our next seniors are Dominic Quinlan and Parker Quinlan. Dominic and Parker are the son of Ed and Janelle Quinlan, and they've both been a member of the basketball team for 4 years. Dominic plans to attend Southeastern College and pursue a degree in finance. Parker also plans to attend Southeastern Community College to pursue a degree in business and finance. Our next senior is Gage Scott. Gage is the son of Brady Buchanan and Matt County and has been a member of the basketball team for 4 years. Gage will attend Moberly Area Community College and major in exercise science and will be a member of the Greyhound baseball team. Our next senior is Cooper Shaw. Cooper is the son of Casey and Amanda Shaw and has been a member of the basketball team for 4 years. Cooper plans to attend Southeastern Community College and pursue a degree in education and plans to become a science teacher. Our next senior is Mason Stevenson. Mason is the son of Ryan and Heather Stevenson and been a member of the basketball team for 4 years. Mason plans to attend Colby Stockton College and major in physical education and will be a member of the Wildcat baseball team. And we do have one more senior that I would like to recognize tonight. And he's not a senior in high school, but he's a senior. He's recently been mailed from AARP. And he also is asked all the time if he qualifies for senior discounts at restaurants. Mr. Knaus, where are you? Mr. Knaus has directed the Pep Band here at Warsaw for the last 20 years. say thank you for your dedication to the band program and congratulations on the final season. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give all these seniors one last round of applause.
That is it from our senior show here today. I'll make sure to announce on the varsity stream if you want to come back and watch the senior night walks, the seniors walk tonight. I'll make sure to announce that you can come back here and watch it anytime you want to. Not sure how great the audio levels are, but a big thank you to everybody joining in, watching here today. We're going to close this stream down, open up the varsity one. That match will take place here in about 15 minutes or so. So give or take about 7:30, 7:35. We'll close this down and open up the varsity one. See you there.